everyone, and welcome to my latest YouTube video. And in this video, we're going to be looking at the new Facebook Reels option inside of your Facebook app. Now, this option is only available on your Facebook mobile app, but it enables you to create Reels, just like Instagram Reels or TikToks or Snapchat Reels, inside of your Facebook account. Now, the Reels show up on your personal profile, so it's not available as a business asset at the moment. This is for your Facebook profile. Now, I'm in the UK and we've only just got these, so I know in the States and other countries you already had Facebook Reels, but this video is going to help any of you learn how to actually create a Facebook Reel using your Facebook app. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure that your Facebook app is updated to the latest version so that you can see if you have Reels available. And then I'm going to share my phone with you now, and we're going to go through the steps that you need to take in order to create a Reel on your Facebook profile. So before we jump into my mobile phone, let me just quickly introduce myself. My name's Anita Wong, and I'm a tech and business strategist, and I help you to start, grow and up-level your business using tech stacks of digital tools that will help you to confidently raise your visibility online. So this tech stack is all to do with Facebook. So let's jump into my mobile phone and let's get started. Okay, so you should see my mobile phone in front of you, and as you can see, I have my home page highlighted. So if I go to myself, this is the profile that I'm talking to you about. So this is the profile that you'll need in order to use the new Facebook Reels feature. So this is me as a person rather than me as a business. Now, to go to your home key, all you do is you click this home key down here, and this will bring in the home option. Now, at the moment, I have this Reels option just here. If you're not seeing that, then you may want to just update your app. So to do that on an iPhone, what you do is you come down here and you go to the App Store. So this is the App Store. If you can't find that, just pull your phone down and type in app, and it will pull the App Store up for you. So go ahead and click that. And then what you need to do is you need to click your profile picture just here. And down here where it says updated recently, I want you to just pull this down from up here in a downward position till you get that spinny thing. And that will enable this part of your phone to see if there are any updates. So as you can see, I just have 2 new updates here. So just check this, and if Facebook needs updating, you will see Facebook in this area, and all you need to do is go ahead and click the update all option, and then you'll have the most up-to-date version of your Facebook app. So let me just jump back to Facebook, and now I'm going to show you how to actually create a Reel. So you do need to be seeing this icon in order to create a Reel. So if you don't see that, go and check whether you've got the update, and once you have, come back here and watch this video to see how you actually create the Reel. Let me know actually if you have this already showing up and where you are based in the world. It'd be really interesting to see who's got the Reels option and who doesn't. Okay, so in order for you to create a Reel, all you have to do is click the Reel button. So go ahead and click the Reel button, and it's going to open up your phone. Now I'm going to turn it round so it's facing me, and then we are going to go through the steps of what you can do. Now, down here, you can see these tiles. These are the videos that I have already in my camera roll. So it's automatically opening up your camera roll for you, and it's giving you the options to use those. So you can use videos that you've already got. So if you've got short video, maybe on Instagram or TikTok, you could go over and download them from there and upload them here. And all you have to do for that is you literally just click on the option that you want, and it will pull it in. But before you do that, let's go through this all-important menu on the right-hand side, because there are some features here that I think you need to know about before you start creating. The first thing, which is the most important, is how long do you want your Reel to be? So inside of here, you can actually have, let's go to the beginning, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 60 seconds. Now, you do have to set your length before you start, because I've discovered that if you're, for example, this is on 30 seconds and one of the videos you pull in is a minute, it won't allow you to bring it in. It will chop it in half. So just make sure if you're going to bring in 60 seconds of video, to make sure it's on 60. Or what you could do is just make sure that you're always on 60 when you start. Then you've got a bit more flexibility with the timing. The next one down is the effects. So the effects give you the option to put masks on and things like that. So when I click it, you've got a limited effects down the bottom that you can use. So you've got all these different things that you can use if you want to. It's entirely up to you which ones you use. So you can just see which one you want to start with. But you can search for some. And when you do search for them, you can open up the effects gallery and look for them in here. So you can just scroll through and maybe get a different effect if you wanted to, but there's no search in here, so you just have to keep going down and choosing something that you might want to use. So you can decide which one you want to go for when you go for it. Let's just put the sunglasses on. That's quite a cool one. Okay, so that's the effects button. You can turn that on and off as you please by clicking this option. There is the option to do a green screen, which is quite handy, especially if you don't have a background that you're happy with. So if you want to use a green screen, you click the green screen button and you can automatically add some of the scenes that they've got here. So you can change the scenes up depending on what's available in here, or you can use a scene from your camera roll. So if you wanted to pull in your own background, maybe a blank color or something like that, you could do that by clicking on your camera roll. So I'm just going to leave that on. And when you want to switch it off, you just click the off button and then you won't have a green screen option. The next thing, which I think is really important, is this timer. This will give you more control of how you're creating. So when you put the timer on, it's going to give you the option to do a 3-second countdown or a 10-second countdown. And it's also going to give you the option to set how long you want the length to be recorded. So if I were to just say I'm going to do the first 10 seconds of my reel, I'll bring it down to 10 seconds or near as, and I say 3-second timer, and then I click set. What will happen is that when I click this button, it will give me a 3-second countdown so that I can get myself ready. So then all you need to do is go ahead and press that button and it's going to count down 3 seconds. I'm recording a video that will help you to create your first Facebook reel using the new Facebook Reels feature. Stay tuned for more ideas. So now what it's done, so I'm just going to turn the audio down. Now, what I'd like to say to you is that, and then you go ahead and click done. What I will say is that, remember we just did the timer, but what happens is it doesn't let you add more recordings on. But what you can do is you can click edit, and here you can now do the adding. So we've got our 10-second clip and we can trim a bit at the beginning if we want to, and we can trim a bit at the end. And what we need to do here is we need to click the add option if we want to add another section onto our reel. We have the option to reshoot our reel if we want to. We have the option to speed it up or slow it down. We can crop it and we can make it go backwards. So there's quite a few nice little nifty little features in here, but they're hidden away, and sometimes you might not necessarily know that they're here. So if I want to add on to this, if I click the add button, again, I can start again. So I'll put the timer on. This time I'll do another 10 seconds or around that point. I'll do a 3-second and I'll set. Then I'll put my filter on, put my sunglasses back on. And now I'm going to start up again. 3-second countdown. So this is the second part of my Facebook reel. This time I'm using the glasses feature. When I put my head up, it will swap the glasses around. So now what I've done is I've done 2 separate sections. And as you can see down here, it's asking me whether I want to discard it, reshoot it, speed, crop it and reverse it. Once I'm happy, if I click this button here, let's see what happens if I click that button. it gives me the options to see that I've now got my first part of my recording, and then my second part of my recording, and then I've got my plus option, so I can add even more on if I want to. Now, once you're happy and you've added on as many as you want, all you need to do is click the done option here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add one more on. Again, I'm going to put the nice sunglasses on. I'm going to put the timer on. And this time I'm just going to shorten it down so that I only do a maximum of 30 seconds. And I'm just going to tell people about this video. So click set and click go. 3 seconds again. So you've watched this video, this reel of me actually creating a reel. So if you want to watch how to do it, check out my YouTube video. You can get to the link via my bio. So now I've got my 3 sections in the Facebook reel. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to click done. And now what's happened is I've joined them all together. So my first one, I didn't have a filter on. And then as you can see down here, I can just scroll it through to see the rest of it. But there are some other features I want to show you how to do. So I'm going to pause that for a second. What you can now do is you can add audio to your reel if you want. You can add text over the top. You can also add an effect into this section, and you can also add some stickers. So it's similar to Instagram Reels where you've got these extra features. So the audio, if I click it, gives you the option to add music or add a voiceover. And of course you can bring your own music up and down as well. So if you want to add music, you click add music. It brings you into the music section where you can do your search and you can add it on. If you want to do a voiceover, you click add voiceover, and it's going to give you the option to record a voiceover over the top of the clip. So that's the music features. Once you've finished with the audio, you just click the done button and it will take you back to the reel that you're doing. The next one along is text. This is where you can add text to your video. So this one here, I could put, okay. So then what happens is if you want to set this so that your text only shows for a certain amount of time, you need to click this time option. When you do that, it gives you the option to set when you want that to show up. So I'm going to move that up there. We're using my finger, and I'm going to just drag this along. I'm going to put the sunglass feature writing where I started wearing my sunglasses. So like that. And then I'm just going to bring it for a little bit like that. Then all I need to do is click done up here. And I've set that so that the sunglasses text just shows up. So you can carry on doing your text however you want, and it will just keep playing it for you as well. Now, if I wanted to add a sticker, I click the sticker option and I can then add in a sticker option. So maybe I might have this one here and I can bring it down. But with the sticker, you don't get the timed option. So the sticker will stay there the whole time. You see how when I click on the sticker, I can change the colouring of it, but I can't change the timing of it. So that's something that they haven't introduced just yet with the stickers. So I might make that a little bit smaller, and I'll just leave that as it is. The effect button, again, of course, you can add effects to your reel, but it will be for the whole reel, not just one little section of the reel. So if you wanted to add an effect as well as the ones you were using when you recorded it, this is where you would do it. And of course, you can just add in different options to make it however you want it to look, but it will take that throughout the whole video, not just the beginning, because as you can see, there's nowhere for me to add that timer in with the effect. So I take it off and I turn it on. I can actually put that on, but I have to set, where that happens. So I'm just going to take that effect off, and I'm just going to go back. And as you can see, all of the things I've just done have been associated with my reel. So it's really not that great to play around with those because that's all happening without me being able to reverse it. So that's something you need to bear in mind. If you're going to add these effects on, it's suddenly done something really weird. So I'm just going to leave this as it is. So all you need to do now, it's took me upside down, is click the next button. Now, if I click the next button, what happens is it pulls the thumbnail from exactly when I clicked the next button. Now, if you don't like that thumbnail, all you have to do is click the back button, This is a super trick here. And decide where you want the thumbnail to be. So the best way of doing that is to click the pause option here and then move the scroll bar to where you want the thumbnail to be. So if I go along here, maybe I might want to do this bit here. And then that's the one that I want to use as my thumbnail. And to do that, you just click the next button here now. And it will have that as my thumbnail. Now, before you do that, if you wanted to save the video to repurpose somewhere else, so maybe if I wanted to save it on for like, maybe I want to put this on my Instagram, all I'd need to do is click this save option here and save it to my camera roll. So I click that, it's going to bring that down to my camera roll. You do have the option here to edit at any point. So if I click the edit option, you can see that it's actually going to make me discard my changes, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to just click cancel that, and we're going to go in and I'll show you how to post it. So then you click the next option, which is down here. Oh, let me just turn my audio up a little bit. Glasses feature, when I put my head up, it will swap the glasses around. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to click next. And again, it's just pulled that thumbnail in. And then all you have to do is add your description. Now the description is a little bit primitive as well. So there's no return option in your description. So it's a little bit like TikTok in that respect. When you do your description here, you can't press the return button, and TikTok doesn't let you do that either. So if I put in here, now, if I wanted to do a return, what I would normally do is click this 1, 2, 3, and it would normally give me the return option. But what it's doing is it's given me a done option. So it's not allowing me to do breaks in my line. So that's very much like TikTok in that respect. I haven't worked out how many characters you can have yet. So, you know, you can play around with how much description you can put into your reel, how many hashtags you can use in here and things like that. And then all you need to do is decide whether you want it to go public or whether you want it to be to someone else. If you click here, you can actually make it so that only your friends see it or accept your friends. And, you know, obviously, if you're making reels for your personal use or your business use, I would keep it as public, and then it's going to be seen by more people. So once you've decided which privacy settings you want your reels to be done, just click the done button, and then you're all ready to go ahead. So here, I'm just going to just put here, check out my YouTube channel for the how-to video. Now, links don't work in here, I presume, but just to be on the safe side, shall we test it? So let me go to my YouTube channel and let's see if it actually has a clickable link, which I don't believe it does. So I'm going to do copy link. Let's go back here. I'm going to paste that in here. So I've put that in, but I highly doubt that that's a clickable link. So this will be a test for all of us whilst I'm doing this. So then once you're done, click done. And then you're going to share your reel. So click on the share reel option. So it's going to share my reel. As you can see, it's loading my reel up here. And it automatically takes me into the reels option. So then I can scroll through and see all the other reels that are happening inside of Facebook. Now, up here, you have the option to see your reel sections yourself, and also you can see the upload. So we'll just wait for the upload to go through. So it says success, your reel has been uploaded. Now, if you're watching other people's reels, you have the option to like it, comment to it, and share the reel. And of course, some of these reels are being pulled over from Instagram by some of the users in the States who've had Facebook reels for longer. Up here, if you wanted to do a new reel, you could click the camera button. But if you want to see your reel, you can come up here to your reels section. So if you click your profile, these are all the reels that I've produced on my Facebook account so far. And you can see I've only just started, so I've got 24 followers. And here is the reel that I've just done with you guys. So if I click that, you're going to see the reel. I'm recording a video. So if I just pause that, I want to show you what the writing's like at the bottom. So here you can see that this is description. This is my profile. It's open to the public. So if I click on this writing, that will help you to create your, you can see that the reel is here. Now, I highly doubt that this link is clickable, which I definitely don't think it is, but let's just click it to see. No, it doesn't click. So that's, you know, obvious that the links aren't clickable in Reels. But if you wanted to like it, all you'd need to do is click the thumbs up. If you want to write a comment, you can write a comment here inside of Facebook. And if you want to share it, you can click the share option here and share it to your feed. So this is where you can actually grow people, like grow the audience of your Reels by sharing it to your feed. And you can also share it to your groups if you're in a group, and your friends' timeline, but there's nowhere you can share it to your page at the moment. So if you're a business owner, Facebook is allowing you to be more of a creative on your profile, and you know, whatever you want to share on your Facebook Reels, whether it's personal or business stuff, you can just go ahead and do that. So you decide whether you want to share this to your friends' timeline, to a group, or to your feed. If you did it to your feed, just click the feed, fill in the information. So I'm going to put in here, check out my how-to video over on YouTube. And I'm going to put the link there because I know the link will work in my, obviously in my personal profile. Click share now, and it's going to share that reel to my personal profile over on Facebook, which is where we are now. Okay, so that's a whistle-stop run through on how to use your Facebook Reels. And remember, you can get to your own Reels here and you can see how your Reels are getting on. You can actually save audio when you're watching other people's Reels, and you can save other people's Reels as well in this section. So I hope you found that useful. It's really nice to be able to use Facebook Reels now that we've got them in the UK. Do let me know whether you've got Facebook Reels on your Facebook profile account if you're based in the UK. And if you're based elsewhere, let me know whether you've got it and let me know where you're based. If you have any questions about how to use Facebook Reels, then, you know, do shout or drop it in the comments around this video. And don't forget that Facebook Reels is very new, so the app itself is going to develop as people start to use it. So Facebook owns Instagram. It already knows all the features that you can use in Instagram Reels. So I'm sure it's going to start bringing all those features into its own Facebook Reels app so that it makes more people create Facebook Reels actually inside the Facebook app. If you've loved this video, please do give me the thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about using the different tech stacks in order to start, grow, or up-level your own business. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.